A dusty road winds through sun-scorched hills as a caravan of Hebrew pilgrims walks toward the sacred town of Shiloh, robes fluttering in the wind, donkeys loaded, children laughing. Every year, they made the journey to Shiloh, where heaven and earth once met in holy fire. A close-up of Hannah, walking quietly among the crowd, her face marked with sorrow, her eyes staring toward the distant tabernacle. But this year, Hannah walked in silence, her heart heavier than the weight of the road beneath her. Peninnah, proud and smirking, leads her children, her hand resting on a son's shoulder, glancing back at Hannah with condescending eyes. For while Peninnah had sons and daughters, Hannah had only silence and scorn. Inside a desert tent, Hannah sits alone at the feast, her food untouched, while laughter and children's voices echo outside. Even the feast couldn't feed her spirit. Her soul was starving for something no man could give her. Elkanah kneels beside Hannah, speaking with gentle eyes, trying to comfort her. Am I not better to you than 10 sons? Elkanah asked with love, but even love could not fill her arms. A moonlit Shiloh courtyard. Hannah walked slowly toward the golden-lit tabernacle, her shawl blowing in the breeze. That night, something broke. She rose in the dark and walked to the house of the Lord alone. Hannah kneels before the tabernacle, face in her hands, trembling, lips moving but no sound heard, shadows dancing on the walls. She knelt and she poured out her soul, not just words, but groanings too deep for speech. A golden light surrounds her faintly as she clutches her stomach, whispering her vow to the heavens above. Lord of hosts, if you would only remember me and give me a son, I will give him back to you. Eli watches her from the shadows with suspicion, frowning, then stepping forward in rebuke. But from the corner, Eli the priest watched and mistook her desperation for drunkenness. Eli standing over her sternly, while Hannah looks up, tear-streaked but dignified, explaining herself. No, my lord, I'm not drunk. I am a woman with a broken heart, pouring out my soul before God. Eli's face softens. A shaft of light rests over Hannah's bowed head as he speaks blessing. Eli saw her then, truly saw her, and he spoke the words that shifted everything. May the Lord grant your request. Hannah walks away from the tabernacle with peaceful strength, her face lifted toward the stars. She rose, not because she had received, but because she believed. A warm sunrise over Ramah. Hannah stands in her doorway, hand over her stomach, a look of shock and joy blooming. And in the days that followed, God remembered Hannah, a newborn baby wrapped in cloth, resting in Hannah's arms as she smiles through tears in a candlelit room. She bore a son, and she named him Samuel, because I asked the Lord for him. Years later, Hannah walks alongside a young Samuel, leading him by the hand toward the tabernacle in Shiloh. But a vow had been made, and now it was time to fulfill it. Inside the tabernacle court, Hannah kneels before Eli again, presenting Samuel to the Lord, her hands releasing him. Asterisk for this child I prayed, she said, and the Lord granted me what I asked. Now I give him to the Lord. Samuel, still small, looks back at his mother as she walks away, both framed by the golden doors of the tabernacle, and she walked away, not with grief, but with glory, for she had given God her everything. Fade to a young adult Samuel standing confidently in the tabernacle, scroll in hand, light shining down on him. That boy would grow to become the voice of God in Israel, because one woman refused to stop praying. Final scene. Hannah standing on a hillside years later, children playing around her, her eyes looking to heaven with peace. And the Lord blessed Hannah with more sons and daughters. But Samuel would always be her first miracle. Slow zoom out from the tabernacle at golden hour, as birds fly across the sky and music swells. Hannah of Shiloh, the woman who wept and worshipped, the mother who gave her miracle back to God. If this story moved you, let us know in the comments. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more powerful biblical stories that awaken faith.